Welcome back, everybody, to an exciting day on the study. We are finishing up the book of Exodus today, Exodus chapter 40. And if this is your first time watching one of these videos, just know we've got one for all the other chapters and all the chapters of Genesis. So those are out there for your reference. There's a free PDF that you can download on our website. You're going to see it up on the screen, but there's a link down below where you can download that for free. When did the events of Exodus chapter 40 happen? The Israelites left the nation of Egypt and left slavery behind in about 1491 BC. In this chapter, we're going to talk about the tabernacle being constructed and erected. That happened 1 year after the Israelites left Egypt, so that places us about 1490 BC. We're going to finish off this chapter with the same old characters that we've been talking about for several chapters now. Moses, the Israelites, and Bezalel and Aholiab. Moses was the leader of the Israelites who God selected to lead the people. The Israelites were the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Bezalel and Aholiab were two men who played a key role in constructing the pieces that went into the tabernacle. They had special gifts of craftsmanship from the Spirit of God. And once again, looking down at our map, the beginning of Exodus started off in Egypt, but the Israelites left Egypt. God led them south to Mount Sinai, and that's where they are currently encamped around the mountain. They're on their way to Canaan, which you'll see in the top right of the map. All right, now over to page number 2, verses 1 through 33, which make up the bulk of this chapter. We're going to talk about the tabernacle finally being erected. God told Moses to bring all of the pieces of the tabernacle together and to erect the tent on the first day of the first month. We're told, quote, Moses erected the tabernacle, he laid its bases and set up its frames and put in its poles and raised up its pillars. The Ark of the Covenant was put into the most interior room, the most holy place, and the stone tablets of the testimony that Moses had gotten up on Mount Sinai, they were placed inside the Ark. The mercy seat was then set above the Ark, and a veil separated the most holy place from the holy place. A screen then covered the entrance to the tent. The Israelites, outside of the tabernacle, erected the pillars and the curtains of the courtyard of the structure and put the bronze altar of burnt offering and the bronze basin for washing in the courtyard. When everything was in place, Moses was to take the holy anointing oil and to anoint everything in the tabernacle and in the courtyard. Now, Aaron and his sons were also to be anointed because they were supposed to be the priests who served in the tabernacle. And now for our final section of Exodus, verses 34 through 38, God's glory fills the tabernacle. So when Moses and the people had finished erecting the tabernacle, the courtyard, and anointing everything that was inside of it, we're told, quote, the cloud covered the tent of meeting, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. We're told then that throughout the journey of the Israelites, as they move forward and travel on their way to the land of Canaan, the pillar of cloud remained over the tabernacle during the day, and a pillar of fire remained there during the night. And whenever the pillar of cloud lifted off of the tabernacle and began moving, that's how the Israelites would know that they were supposed to move on. So they would break camp and follow wherever the cloud led them. So that is Exodus chapter 40. Thank you so much to everybody who's been following along with us in the book of Exodus. And Lord willing, tomorrow we will press on with great vigor into Leviticus. All right. Have a great day.